And Tommy and Alan. I have to thank him, or else I get in trouble. I'm here with the wonderful Pastor Bud. Good morning, Pastor.
Good morning.
It's so nice to
morning,
have
Susie.
you. It's so nice to have you with us. And Pastor Bud is the pastor of the Community Church of Pine Grove.
Right.
And first of all, I want you to tell our viewers where you're located and how they can get a hold of you.
Okay. Well, we're on Ponderosa, which is right off Ridge Road in Pine Grove. If you know where that little Little League baseball field
Right.
is, the Little League uses our field as does soccer, and we're thrilled to have them. So we're right there by that ball field, just up the hill there.
Great. And your services are held on?
On Sunday mornings, of course, and we worship at 10 o'clock.
Great. That's wonderful. How long have you been there?
Personally, I've been there. I'm just coming up on 2 years, but the church has
Great.
been there for well over 30 years and
Wonderful.
well known in the community.
Wonderful. And you also have a Christian school?
We do. We have a Christian school, preschool through 8th grade. About 50 students call our little school home, and they do a great job. Small class sizes. The kids get lots of individualized attention, so it's an awesome place to send your kids to school.
It is an awesome place.
Yeah.
And tell our viewers, if they're interested, how they can get a hold of you.
Okay. Well, the church is 296-7753. If they want to reach the school, it's 296-7773.
Great.
So for the church or the school.
Great. Now, I want you to tell us about, you offer free dinners on a Wednesday evening?
Yes, we do. Last fall, myself and the other leaders of the church, we interviewed every person in the church, and we asked them 5 years from now, what would you like this congregation to be known for? And almost 100% of our folks said, we want to be known as that church that loves the town well, loves our community well. So we started brainstorming what we could do, and we're certainly not the only ones, but we just offer dinner on Wednesday nights.
You're the only one here. So
Well, I'm the only one here, but you know, the Nazarene on Ridge Road
Yes.
does the same thing. Sierra Baptist up the hill does the same
Right.
thing. So we have a meal on Wednesday nights for anybody who'd like to come. Times are tough. Economies hit our area
Absolutely.
harder, I think, than some places. All the
Right.
job centers being down in Sacramento, Stockton, that kind of thing. So folks up here sometimes just need a little help, and that's what we've been seeing. We've been seeing people who have jobs, but just a free dinner, once a week helps them out.
Right, and not only that, I think, Pastor, that what people have to remember is the church is there to help you.
Mm-hmm.
If you just need to talk, if you are going through the tough times, as
Sure.
90% of people are
Sure.
right now, and it causes, it snowballs. It's problems with couples, problems with children. Drinking sometimes comes into effect, and there's a lot of things, and a lot of people say, oh, I can't afford to go talk to somebody, whatever. Yeah, you can.
Sure.
Because you're there to help
Sure.
them, and the door is open, and I think that a lot of people forget that they can turn to clergy
Sure.
and ask for guidance and help to release some of this. Sometimes people are so full of anger that it causes problems. So this is what your churches are about, and reaching out and bringing some happiness and warmth to your life.
Sure.
And by doing this, and especially with the free dinners, that it really gives people some hope to know that yes, there is still a way to be helped out there.
Sure, and some of the folks, we've just begun. We're right at the beginning. We've only been doing this a few weeks now, but some of the folks that have come to us have also been just, we've had a widow come that she would prefer to have dinner with others rather than be home alone. And
Sure.
so sometimes it's not people with severe needs, sometimes it's just people that want to be with people. So we have 30 or 35 folks come out and have dinner, and we just enjoy one another's company. And then, like I said, if folks want to talk more or are interested in church, that certainly is available to them. But we're simply there just to be good neighbors and to bless the people around us if we can.
Great. If somebody wants to donate food or just they can't come and they want to bring a dish, they can just pop in and do that.
Well, probably you shouldn't bring us a dish. We try to control where the food's
Sure.
been prepared, who's prepared
Sure.
it, and all of that. But yeah, if they want to, sure, they could help out. We had someone drive into our parking lot on a Sunday morning, and they gave us a bunch of tomatoes.
Oh, how great.
It was great. They had seen the ad in the newspaper. We were trying to get the word out, so we ran a couple of ads in the paper. They saw the ad, they brought us tomatoes from their garden, which we turned into spaghetti sauce, and that was great.
Very, very good.
Yeah.
Being full-blooded Italian, I appreciate that very much.
Yeah.
And also, you want to let people know about the Interfaith Food Bank.
Sure, absolutely.
And to let people know that, as we discussed, it is time that we start thinking about holidays are coming.
Right.
This year is going to be a rough year.
Yep.
And so when you go shopping and you're preparing, pick up an extra can, pick up an extra box of something that's perishable, and start thinking about, we're almost in September, start thinking about October, that we're going to start really needing this, because it's not fair for people not to be able to provide for their family for the holidays coming up, and the children sense what's going on. So we need to, as a community, we need to reach out and help people feel more comfortable in that aspect.
Sure. I know what my wife and I do to make it real easy. The food bank always can use tuna and rice.
Absolutely.
It's protein and carbohydrates. So 1 pound bags of rice, because it's easy to distribute.
Sure.
And then cans of tuna. It's easy to distribute, and it's a great source of protein. So we just stock up on that stuff when we go to the store, and then we drop it off.
Right.
At the food
And
bank.
there's always sales.
Sure.
So you can always
Absolutely.
pick them up and to do that. But I want to thank you very, very much for all that you do.
Yeah,
and
thanks.
please get out to the Community Church of Pine Grove. And if you have any questions, you can call Pastor Bud.
Right.
And he's there for you. And he's there not only to embrace you, but if you need anything if you have any issues, he's there to listen.
Sure.
And go there if you can on Wednesday night. If you just
Great. Yeah.
don't want to be alone, go out there and do that and get involved. That's the
Yeah.
most important thing.
Yep.
Get involved in the community. All the different clergies have this main goal, and it's to make their community embrace them
Right.
and make them feel comfortable.
Right,
Thank
right.
you very much. With that,
Thanks,
we're going to
Susie.
go over to Cam and our next guest.